As at May 2023, the UK Home Office announced some changes on the UK skilled worker visa. So if you're on this visa or you know someone who's on this visa, then you need to watch this video till the end. As some of the information I'll be sharing with this video affects those who are currently on this visa and also those who are planning to apply for the skilled worker visa in the future. All of this information is what I'll be sharing with you guys in this video. And if you're coming across my channel for the very first time, please click on the subscribe button below to join the amazing coding family. And for my returning subscribers, thank you guys for being amazing. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Before I get right into the video, if you have questions relating to relocating abroad, trying to get a tech job here in the United Kingdom, or you have general questions that you can share in the comment section of my videos and you want to book a one-to-one session with me, then you want to check on the link in the description of the video. I also put the link up there so you can click on it to have a chat so I can answer all your questions as regards life in the UK, how to get your next tech job in the United Kingdom, share with you my experience on how I was able to go about getting this job, and every other questions you may want to have as regards life in the United Kingdom. And also, if you have any job you're applying for or there's a visa category you're applying for that requires you to have an IELTS result, I just made an IELTS study package that is going to be relevant. I provided all the materials that you would ever need to prepare for an IELTS score, and I can guarantee you of getting at least a 7.5 band score if you religiously follow all the information and all the materials provided. Now this information, this IELTS study pack, captures both the listening, the reading, the writing, and the speaking part of the IELTS study. So guys, if you need this material, it's just for a very small amount of money. Click on the link up there to have an access to this material to see all it's all about and grab your copy. Now back to the changes made on the skilled worker visa. Now it's no longer information that the skilled worker visa is one of the fastest way to gaining permanent residence in the United Kingdom, and before you can get a skilled worker visa you need to have an employer who is willing to offer you a job and subsequently act as your sponsor here in the United Kingdom. Now the first update made by the UK Home Office as regards the skilled worker visa is for every employer who provided a certificate of sponsorship to any of the employee to ensure that the Home Office is updated on major changes on the job role of that particular individual. Now this is what it means. Now the UK Home Office just mentioned in May 2023 that employers must categorically inform the Home Office if an employee needs to switch from working hybrid or working fully remote. So if you're currently working probably hybrid in an organization before you got your certificate of sponsorship or after you got your certificate of sponsorship, and there's a need for you to probably start working fully remote, there's a need for the employer to ensure that the Home Office is aware of this change in your work, in your work pattern. So you don't just start working fully remote without the UK Home Office being aware. And also, if there's a need or there's a need for the organization to reduce your number of work hours, or there's a need for you to work lesser than the number of hours required by the law, then the Home Office needs to be aware. Now, majorly in the past, this changes often affect people when it's time for them to apply for their permanent residency, which is the ILR. However, the Home Office is trying to find a way to track this information as soon as possible and not wait until the individual is applying for your ILR, because if you're on a full-time job in the UK, obviously you need to be on a full-time job to get a skilled worker visa. You're required to work at least 37.5 hours per week on your full-time job. Now, so if there is a need for the company or there's a need for you to work less than an hour, then the employer needs to inform the UK Home Office that, oh, this person will be working for 37.5 hours for this particular reason. The UK Home Office needs to be aware. And also, if there's a need for you to change from working fully remote or fully hybrid, then the UK Home Office also needs to be aware of this. Now, failure of your employer to, fully disclose this to the UK Home Office might lead to them losing their license of sponsorship. So it's very important for you to ensure that you follow up with your HR, with your organization, if there's going to be a change on your job pattern, which is definitely going to affect your the conditions on your visa. Also, if there's a need for you to, if there's a change in your home address, the UK Home Office also need to be aware through your employer, because they are the sponsors, they are the ones sponsoring your stay as a skilled worker here in the United Kingdom. Now, also another thing you need to be aware of is that if for some reason, probably due to promotion or due to shortage of staff in the organization, and you need to move to a different job role that has a different occupation code compared to the job role you came into the organization with, there's a need for your employer to inform the Home Office. Now, this is what I mean. If you enter into an organization as, let's say for instance, a data analyst, and for explanation or illustration sake, and your occupation code is, let's say, 705 based on the occupation code on gov.uk, and probably due to your performance, and they discover that, oh, you can actually do some other things, and you started working with the organization as, let's say for instance, as a software developer, for instance, and obviously the occupation code for a software developer and the occupation code for a data analyst are entirely different. So there's a need for your employer to ensure that the UK Home Office is aware of this particular information, that this person is moving from this particular job or this particular occupation code to another occupation code. I don't know if that makes sense, because many people think that the only reason why the Home Office need to be aware of any changes in their job in the UK is when they are planning to change a sponsor, which, yes, that's valid. If you're moving from company A to company B, there's a need for the UK Home Office to be aware that you're changing your sponsor, so they can provide a revised documents as regards your settlements in the UK. However, even while you're still in the same organization that is sponsoring your visa, and there's a need for you to change your occupation code, or probably you need to change your job role, the UK Home Office definitely need to be aware of this updates, and you must ensure that your employer inform the UK Home Office of some of this particular change. And as I said, if you're changing your job to a different employer, you definitely need to also inform the UK Home Office. And also, if you're going to leave your job that is on the shortage occupation list for a job that is not on the list, then you need to ensure that the UK Home Office is also aware. So really, it's not really about changing employer. You can also still be with the same employer, change your job role. Probably let's say for instance, you used to work as a nurse with this particular organization, but because of the skill set you've acquired over time, you decide you're able to move to a different job role, let's say like a practitioner, which is not part of the occupation list. Then the UK Home Office need to be aware of some of those changes. So basically, these are some of the things that needed to be done. And as I said earlier, if your employer don't follow this rule, it's going to affect their license. There's a possibility of the UK Home Office withdrawing their license to sponsor. And obviously, if your employer has lost its license, then obviously you are not eligible to remain in the UK on the skilled worker visa. So I hope this helps. If you find this video resourceful, click on the like button. If you have any question, please text them in the comment section. And if you have coming across my channel for the very first time, trust me guys, if you've checked my videos on this channel, you know this is the best place for you to be. Click on the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And for my 10 subscribers, you guys are the reason why I keep making video every week. Thank you for the love. I really do appreciate you guys. So this will be the end of this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you.